Which Watt brother is winning the 2018 NFL pass rush battle? Through 5 weeks this season, J.J. Watt and his younger brother T.J. have remarkably similar numbers, but who is really more effective? After missing most of the past 2 seasons with back and leg injuries, Texans superstar pass rusher J.J. Watt is officially back. Watt won the AFC Defensive Player of the Month award for September, and through 5 weeks, he's tied for the league lead in sacks, 6, and forced fumbles, 4. But the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year has some competition at the top of the defensive stat sheet. T.S., his younger brother, T.J., who plays outside linebacker for the Steelers. Their numbers so far this year are nearly identical. While those traditional stat lines match up nicely, as does the fact that both brothers primarily play on the left side of the defensive line, and both play with non-stow P motors. The 29-year-old Texan and 23-year-old Steeler are not the same player. They each bring unique skill sets and varying levels of experience to their respective teams. But they're both still measured on the same success scale, and that largely centers around getting into opposing backfields to wreak havoc. So which Watt brother is winning the battle for NFL pass rush domination? To answer that, I dug into their tape. Let's get the obvious out of the way. J.J. Watt plays a different position than his younger brother. Sure, both Watt brothers are pass rushers, but T.J. lines up mostly in a 2-point stance at the outside linebacker spot in Pittsburgh's scheme, while J.J. alternates between defensive end and the 3 or 4 technique positions in Houston's system, mostly playing out of 3 or 4-point stank. T.J. is asked to drop back into coverage at times. J.J. rarely ever does. J.J.'s also substantially bigger than his brother, and is listed at an inch taller, 6'5" versus 6'4", and about 40 pounds heavier, 288 pounds versus 252 pounds, so right off the bat, it's a bit of an apples to oranges comparison. Still, despite that size difference, J.J. doesn't give up any speed or explosiveness, and he's able to generate more power in his pass rush. If he gets his hands into an opposing tackle's chest plate, it's over immediately. He'll run right through a guy, like he did in Week 4 against Colts tackle Denzel Good. Or he'll use that leverage to quickly swipe at an offensive lineman's arms, disrupting his opponent's balance so he can whip GHT pass. He used this move on Giants right tackle Chad Wheeler in Week 3. J.J. also has the edge over his brother in versatility, and he frequently slices through offensive lines from interior alignments. In those close confines, his combination of length and power makes him extremely hard to deal with both as a pass rusher. Which Watt brother is winning the 2018 NFL pass rush battle? Through 5 weeks this season, J.J. Watt and his younger brother T.J. have remarkably similar numbers, but who is really more effective? After missing most of the past 2 seasons with back and leg